Evening, South Carolina Weather Watchers. I'm the host for South Carolina Weather, Jason Peterson, and let's go ahead and talk about the weather for your Thursday evening. Now, there is one thing I want to say though before I get started with the forecast, and that is the quality of this video. I don't know what the world is going on, but like when I record now, it's like it's in 360p, which it usually is in 1080p. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but. I'm sorry, the quality looks terrible. I know it does. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it for right now until I can figure out a solution on how to fix it. But that's on the quality issue. Let's go ahead and talk about the weather for tonight going into tomorrow. Looking at the radar right now, as you can see, we still do have a thunderstorm up here near Bennettsville. We have some showers pushing in from Georgia, going into places like Greenwood, McCormick, Edgefield, and down near Barnwell as well. We also do maybe have some heavy downpours up here, especially near the York region as well. Some showers going from Spartanburg, Gaffney, and Jonesville as well. Going on and zooming out for the entire United States, let's go ahead and switch over to the MRMS. And here's the reflectivity. You can see that a bunch of precipitation is falling inside the East Coast. I mean, we have flood watches, tornado watches, severe thunderstorm warnings, all that kind of stuff. Winter weather, if we want to switch over to the winter weather radar, as you can see, we also do have rain going from West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina, going down to South Carolina, Georgia. Even some heavy rain over here inside New York and Pennsylvania, and even up here inside Maine as well. We also do have some rain up there, as well as over here inside of Michigan, Wisconsin, and Illinois near Chicago, as well, with some rain. Over here to the northwest, we also have some rain up there inside Minneapolis, inside Minnesota, and the Dakotas, as well as over here near Seattle as well, where they're getting some more rain from yesterday as well. And maybe some showers down here inside Nevada. And I think that's pretty much it for precipitation wise. Switching over, looking at our cloud cover. Cloud cover has cleared up a bunch since this morning, but still, we may still have some low clouds out there. Some clearing spots, though. I mean, look all the way down from Florence, Columbia, Charleston, Beaufort. All these regions are pretty much cloudy, pretty much cloudless at this point. Clear skies, except for maybe over there near Myrtle Beach and maybe even up there near Augusta and the upstate of South Carolina. But everyone else, clear right now. So moving on. Here's our current temperatures. Right now, 73 inside Columbia, 70 inside of Charleston, 70 inside of Myrtle Beach, 75 inside of Orangeburg, 73 Savannah, 70 Augusta, 61 in Greenville, 71 in Rock Hill, 73 in Sumter, and 71 in Florence as well. Switching over here is our low temperatures for tonight. Low temperatures can reach around 55 in Columbia, 57 in Charleston, 58 in Myrtle Beach, 55 in Georgetown, 50 up there for Spartanburg as well, 51 for Anderson, and 52 for Aiken, 57 for Hilton Head Island. Here's our peak sustained wind gusts. This is for obviously today, but and it ends at 8 p.m. But honestly, this is gonna probably kind of decrease during the night, so you could probably subtract another 10 miles an hour from this from your location, and that should be your peak sustained wind gust for the night. Same thing with wind gusts, but you probably can subtract I'd say a good 10 to 15 miles an hour. I'd say a good 10, yeah, either 10 to 15 miles an hour. That should be about your peak wind gust for going into tonight as well. Here's our precipitation for the next 24 hours as well. I mean, again, just showers. Nothing really else to really talk about. Just a couple of showers. Could get an isolated quarter of an inch somewhere inside of South Carolina, but as of right now, it looks like mainly around a hundredth of an inch to a tenth in most spaces. Here's our day one categorical outlook for tonight. As you can see, we still have that marginal risk of severe weather still in effect for places like Myrtle Beach and Loris as well. Tornado-wise, we still do have a 2% chance of tornadoes and a 5% chance of damaging winds. And then that's all we have to talk about when it comes to that. And then here is our day one excessive rainfall outlook. As you can see, we do have a marginal risk still, mainly for the coast, but I think that that's going to expire pretty soon, and it's probably going to be done by tonight. Also, we do also have a day 2 risk of thunderstorms. That is a TSTM. A TSTM is pretty much just regular thunderstorms, your everyday thunderstorm. Still have a chance for some of those up there inside northern South Carolina as well. Now let's go on ahead and talk about the future. So going on ahead and switching over to the models in the GFS. We go switch over to the precipitation type. Going ahead and move this forward. As you can see, starting off at around 5 p.m., you can already see this huge system over here to the east, not bringing any snow, which is very interesting to see, especially up there in Canada. Well, you have this little sliver up there, but other than that, we keep on continuing forward, and South Carolina is looking pretty good as of now. You can see all the mesoscale discussions, all the tornado watches. That's from now. I can go ahead and turn that off. I don't need that anymore. But so that makes it a bit clearer. Over here to the west, over here in California, we are getting pretty much another atmospheric river event. They get these like almost every week at this point, so I think they're about used to it at this point. And even up here inside New York, on April the 13th, we can be getting some snow all the way up there as well. Now to New York City, probably not, probably just some rain for New York City, but that's just what's going on right now. Here we continue, and South Carolina is still looking pretty good. Not really worrying about anything until around the 17th, where we could possibly see some downpours up there inside the upstate, and then we keep on continuing, and then finally our next system comes through, and that will probably bring us some minor flooding, I think, on April the 19th, but nothing too bad when it comes to that. Continuing forward, there you can see some more rain coming through on April the 21st, and then Florida gets hit with a bunch of rain, and then pretty much after that, this is 300 hours out, so this is way too far to talk about, but even inside those 300 hours, it looks like that we're clear, and we're not really focused on anything too bad. So, like I said, after this storm system today, we weren't going to see that much, and I think I said that in last night's video. After this storm system passes us right here, which pretty much you might as well say that it did. I mean, you can check out the HRRR, and the HRRR pretty much right here shows us, what's going on for like the next 1 to 2 days. And I mean, if you switch over and we go back to the 23Z, we start off at, here's 9 p.m. right here. We keep on going forward. I mean, and we may have a chance for another couple of showers going until 10, 11 p.m. down here towards the coast as well. And I mean, after that, that's all you're really watching for. I'm not watching for anything else too significant. And maybe just a couple of showers tonight going until around like 12 a.m. But after around 12 a.m., we're going to be good. That cold front will pass us. You will definitely feel the drop in temperatures, but that's all we have to talk about when it comes to that. In forms of just weather news in general, there was a significant tornado inside of St. Augustine, Florida today. I'm trying to think. It was inside like some village or some like area inside of St. Augustine. So I said that earlier in the stream, but if you know anybody over there in St. Augustine, you might want to check in. And also, we did have a little cone tornado up here inside North Carolina. We were covering it live earlier, where I was live covering for South Carolina and North Carolina. We talked about West Virginia just a little bit, but mainly just for South Carolina and North Carolina. That started around 5:15, I believe. And other than that, I think that's all for weather news for across the entire United States in general. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We did break a record. Downtown Charleston did receive their most rainfall like ever for the day. I think for this day, April the 11th, 2024. The old record was set in 1995, but today they broke the new record. I think it was like 3 to 4 inches down there in downtown Charleston. So definitely, it's downtown Charleston. There's going to be flooding. So they definitely had some flooding in the downtown area. So they did break that record, and I think that's actually it now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure that you share and subscribe. We got another 2 today, so we're at 67 subscribers now. Remember, it's free. You don't have to, pay. You don't have to do all that kind of stuff like some other apps to where you think, oh, subscribe, like you're subscribing to like your favorite author's podcast or whatever it is. You don't have to pay any money for it. Liking the stream as well, that's also does not cost you any money. You just need to make an account. And same thing for the video when it goes out as well. If you're on live stream right now, going ahead and pretty much going ahead and like it when it comes out. And I think that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back tomorrow morning with another forecast update.